In this video today, I'm going to show you how to use the brand new GoPro Ultra Wide Lens with the GoPro Hero 13 Black. I'm going to go through the steps that you need to know for attaching this to your camera, as well as any settings that you need to change on your camera, and how to get the best results with this lens. First of all, before you can attach any lens mods to the GoPro, you need to remove the stock lens cover. And here's how you do that. Basically, what you have to do is you have to pull out a little bit on this and then start twisting left, and it's going to pop off just like that. And on the ultra wide lens, there's going to be the blue dot that corresponds to this blue dot right here. So when putting it on, you just want to make sure that those line up, and you're going to twist about 90 degrees and it's going to click into place. Then once you've got it attached, you can remove the lens cover here. I recommend keeping that on at all times when attaching it. That way you don't accidentally drop this and scratch it or otherwise damage it. And that's what the ultra wide looks like when it's attached. So we're going to swing this around and I'm going to show you a few settings that you'll need to know when using this. So when we power it on, we can see up here at the top that it automatically detected the ultra wide lens. If for some reason you don't see that, you'll want to toggle down and just make sure this option right here is selected, and you just want to have it set to auto detect, and it's going to automatically detect it. Now, when you do have the ultra wide lens attached, do note that you are going to be limited with some of the modes here. So first of all, you're going to be limited to 4K for the max resolution, and you're also going to be limited to 60 frames per second for the highest it can go. But the nice thing is in 4K 60, you can go all the way up to ultra hyper view, or you can go all the way down to linear. And if you go all the way down to linear, I'm going to show you here, you still get the ultra wide look. It's not going to be as wide. It is still wider than the default linear with the GoPro lens cover. But my favorite settings to use for this are either ultra wide or ultra super view. And when I set it to that, you can see that is very wide. And if you do ultra hyper view, that is even wider. But depending on what you're doing, if you really want that immersive POV, go with the ultra hyper view. If not, I recommend the ultra super view or the ultra wide. Both of those are great. And then I do recommend turning on horizon lock. I think that's a great feature, and that's one to take advantage of. That is one of the big benefits of this. It's going to keep your horizon locked no matter how much you rotate this camera. And it is worth noting that you also can do the 1:1 aspect ratio when using the ultra wide. And the 1:1 is going to give you that square right there. And that offers you a ton of reframing options later on. You can do 9:16, you can do 16:9, you can do 4:3, or you can keep it the 1:1. So you have a lot of options later on when editing. So if you don't want the GoPro to crop it inside the camera, you can use the 1:1, and then you can adjust it later on however you want to. And if you're using the 1:1 mode, I still recommend keeping the horizon locked. It's going to give the best results with that. When it's time to remove the ultra wide lens, I do recommend putting the cap back on. And then when you do that, just twist 90 degrees to the left, then you can easily pop it off. If you own the GoPro Hero 13 Black and you'd like to learn more about how to get the best results with this camera, check out this playlist right here.